You know, for me and for our families, it's always been about those names. You know, so for me to hear it, we've now, for it's over 4.5 years, we've always gone out of our way to make sure those names are always repeated, those pictures are always shown, and those who were killed, the children and the adults, are never forgotten. Okay? So for me, hearing the names, that's what this country needs to remember. And if we have to keep on saying it over and over and over again, we will. But our children, our spouses, all those that were lost, they will not be forgotten.
What will tomorrow look like for you now that this trial is officially over?
Well, now that this is over, I hope tonight I actually get a better night's sleep. And tomorrow, I wrote a statement yesterday on Twitter and on Facebook about why I wasn't going to make a statement at this sentencing. And in it, I talked about living more, laughing more, loving more. And really a renewed focus on those who I love that are with me now. My wife, my son, my family. That's what tomorrow is going to look like. We're going to do the things that make us strong as a family. We're going to do the things we do now to honor Jamie's legacy through our foundation, Orange Ribbons for Jamie. We're going to get this new initiative of ours, Paws of Love, off the ground, where we're going to give emotional support dogs to victims of gun violence. Tomorrow is going to be about the future, not him. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thanks for talking to us.
No, anytime.
We haven't seen you the whole trial. Why did you decide today?
Well, today is the day that fits me better to be here. It's a day where I can say whatever I want, however I want. I did not show myself to that room before because of the restrictions that I will have to go through, and also I didn't want to risk what other families are going through. So it was not only us, it's the other 16 families.
Understandably so. Tell me how important it was to make sure that the defense knew how you felt about their actions.
I think it's important. After I heard my wife yesterday, I felt empowered, and I knew that I needed to be here today. It was my last chance, and you know what? I don't want to regret anything in the future. So it was important for me to be very simple with the message, not get lost in legal stuff, very clear, as I usually do. And now I can go home and understand and believe that the chapter is closed.
How angry? You sound very angry toward them, not just yourself, other parents as well.
Well, I am angry, of course, and sad. And I think that when you show no respect for all of those families, then we have a problem. I also have to say that everyone in that room agrees that it was wrong what the shooter did. So we all know that not only he's guilty, but he's a bad person. Now, and I understand that some people will need to defend a bad person, but you have to be very careful with the things that you say and your body language, how do you refer to things, because you can hurt people. And those defenders will go back to their perfect life tomorrow. And we, the families, we go back to our regular life, like to our suffering and memories and the real pain is what we go through every single day.
Do you feel like any of the words of any of the families, did you see anything on his face that looked like
It's hard to tell. I mean, I was not trying to see his reaction. I wanted to make very clear the point that he will die. This is a die sentence. This is a death penalty in a way. It's going to be more painful though. And I wanted to be very clear that if for some reason you did this to become famous, well, I think someone has a big chance to be more famous than you. Whoever takes care of you will steal your fame in a minute. I was trying to be very clear with that and just leave it there for everyone to think whatever they want.
What will tomorrow look like for you now that this trial is over?
Tomorrow I'm back to following Joaquin's movement. We have a very important week ahead. We have the midterms. I think that, and part of the good thing of closing this chapter is that now we can go and spend 100% of our resources and thoughts and energy on making things happen. We have a new project coming out, Yellow School Bus Project. We're working with Snapchat. We're doing a lot of things that you will see on Sunday. We're launching for next week. So it's going back to our activism. You know what? We do every single day something to prevent this from happening. Something to prevent families going through the same pain and sadness that we went through. That's our job. We protect your kids because I don't have a kid to protect anymore. So that's going to be my tomorrow and my after tomorrow and my ever. You know what? I will not be able to retire or work in any other place, on any other field, because I lost my best friend, my beautiful son. I miss him every day, but I'm still his dad. And Patricia is still his mom. And we have to do parenting forever. Thank you. Have a great day.
How did today feel?
It's really hard, really, really hard. You know, this was a travesty of justice. What happened today, he deserved the death penalty, and he got the gift of life. He didn't deserve it.
How important was it for you all to let the defense know how you felt about the way they ran things?
It was really upsetting the way they treated us throughout the trial, number one. And number two, the way they treated him, the way they coddled him, the way they canoodled with him, the way they comforted him and loved him. And it was really disgusting, the disrespect that they treated us. And I also wanted to correct the record. You know, I felt that they lied and they misled the jury to think that he, the Parkland murderer, had slipped through the cracks and fell off the grid, that he didn't get the services, and only if he would have gotten the services, then this wouldn't have happened. Well, that was a complete lie. He had more services than anyone had ever had. He had over 200 individualized mental health sessions, and I want everybody to know that that's not true. I mean, there's a lot of people with mental health problems, and they really did a disservice to all those individuals, because he got every service that was available.
Do you think any words made it through? Do you think he really was affected by any of the words?
No, I don't think at all. I mean, you saw him; he was emotionless and showed zero remorse. I mean, doing what he did to all those kids in and all the staff and hearing all the stories, not only from the victim impact statement, but also the statements of the last couple of days. And he showed zero, empathy and compassion. He's heartless, and but I expected more from the defense, and they came across as heartless as well.
What do you say to Alex today?
I say that I love him. I say that I love him, and he's always with me, every day now. And everything that we do in Safe Schools for Alex is for him and to keep his memory alive so that this never happens again.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.